Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment I'm going to be going over the new moon. Actually, as of now, is about a day old. So I'm going to be going over something that has already passed. So in this segment I'm going to be going over the new moon that took place on June 6th, 2024 at 8:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So let's go ahead and get started. What I like to look at, of course, is the new moon in Gemini. And that is always interesting for me personally because my ascendant is in Gemini. The Gemini is a great communicator, has a lot of important traits. And I think what is interesting with Gemini is that it might be actually better in negotiating and in a global society and community that we reside in. Communication is especially important. And of course, the way you know that is because Mercury is actually the ruler of Gemini. And what is interesting is that these planets are in a series, and this is rare to see. Basically, if you look at this is like a parade of planets. You have Jupiter, Mercury, Moon, Sun, and Venus, and this is all crowded in the 11th house. So the projection of the individual or a country or an organization out into the open and kind of engaging with other organizations is important during this phase. This is always the new moon takes place around this time. What is interesting, of course, the other personal planets don't reside in the same place. Again, this is in the 11th house. What is going on in the 10th house, if you're again trying to make transitions in your career, or if you're starting something new, the Mars in Aries is important to use. Mars is actually in its own house, own sign, should I say, and that's Aries. Let's take a quick look. Cancer, of course, is a very emotional planet, and many times using that during trade or negotiation sometimes might not be the best. On an individual level, that this will be an optimal time to reconsider things on an emotional level, and somewhat transformative because Pluto is opposite Cancer. And of course, Pluto is in the 7th house, so this is kind of the death and rebirth particularly of partnerships and whatnot. So this is kind of an interesting dynamic to look at. So just in summary, there's a lot of interesting configurations that are going on, and you have the 9th house, which has some planets that are important. For instance, Neptune, and that sometimes makes education. 9th house is education, more difficult to kind of discern and make decisions. 10th house, as I said, great catalyst to take and make career jumps, or this might be the great time to ask for a promotion. And then the 11th house, interact with organizations, join organizations, and be active out there in the community. That wraps up the new moon reading. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.